Hello, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
And this is exactly why he doesn't get any rest. You know?
I only run 2 games in which he's in. Okay, if he's losing sleep, it's only 2 nights at
And then
worst.
he's running his own game other times.
Oh yeah, that too. But welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Last we left off, our group had managed to kind of defeat Jadarin within Vista Point, had retreated and returned to both Umber, Ardalon, and wherever else they might find themselves in
Achieved
residence.
roughly 3 weeks ago.
And they managed to kind of spend some time resting, achieving some of the activities that they wish to accomplish during this downtime. Unfortunately, some other events went down. A interaction between Saros and Syraxis went differently to what was expected, and it caused Saros' god to forcibly sever a connection or abandon. You aren't exactly sure what had happened. However, it was also discovered that the symbol of which Sunstripe seemed to have made his own, but in a twisted different way, was that of the symbol of the 7 archdevils of the layered hells, or at the very least, one of them. Having discovered this, Saros had disappeared into the woods, with Syraxis following close behind in an attempt to give chase. And I believe we find ourselves back, actually, with Syraxis. Syraxis, as you kind of ride upon horseback back towards the city of Ardalon, not entirely knowing what fate has kind of befallen your friend out in the woods, you can see the kind of stir and movements of the actual veritable flora around you. And a light drizzling of snow, which is fairly uncommon for, at the very least, the Ardalon area, begins to kind of descend into the woods all around you. The mud splashes up, and as you move back to the city, what is Syraxis thinking? What is Syraxis pondering?
Well, that sure was a lot.
All right. But yeah, you make it back to the city with, plenty of time and various different things to spare. Did you want to wait for Saros, or did you want to just kind of head home?
I'll probably head back home. I'm sure that there are now new things that need to be done there.
Certainly. And you do. You make your way back home and find the beginnings of what looks like a magical crew that, you see two kind of like almost older wizards, one woman, one man, kind of in just matching robes, slowly just casting these spells that you see is currently in the midst of repairing the various damages that have been done to the home itself. You see the glass kind of like shatter, unshatter, come back together, and then piece themselves one piece at a time, kind of into one another before reforming into the panes of that would have been your windows as they have been blown out. You see several guards kind of nearby at the building next door, carrying away a covered kind of body that just is being taken away somewhere else. And a guard that seems to be having a bit of a conversation currently with Raylana. Actually, yeah, you would recognize who this guard is. You've met Darcy. You know who his father is. And he seems currently to be having a conversation with Raylana. Do you approach or?
Yeah, I'll approach.
Yeah. Give me 1 moment. I don't think I've ever shown you the picture for Corbin, have I?
I don't think so.
To be
It's
fair,
just not
last
been.
iteration he was dead.
This
It's
is
just not been
true.
something that's been revealed to the lot of us.
Here, let me show you his. Oh, there you go, Corbin Luctus. And
Oh.
as you kind of glance forward towards him, you see that um, I'm fairly certain that he's yeah. You see that he is currently kind of like in crutches, not and but he seems very used to it. Like he's been in crutches for probably a long, long time. Underneath one of his arms.
He's got
Sorry.
prosthetics.
Yeah, he's got prosthetics, but he still has to kind of like use
Oh, okay.
assistance to kind of get by. He doesn't have the same amount of money to be able to afford prosthetics like some other people in this party do. Uh, but you can see that the kind of the crutches on the opposite side of where his like prosthetic leg is. One of his arms seems to be kind of like folded on his side as well, but just in a low guttural voice. You can see him currently speaking to Raylana and just kind of saying, "Look, I'm trying to just find out what happened here. All right. You haven't been able to come up with a proper explanation, as far as I can tell. This is some sort of magical nonsense that happened. Help me help you, Miss Rosewood. I need to know what happened. Look, Mr. Luctus, I really don't know what to tell you. Frankly, the only two people who were actually present and aware enough to understand what was going on at the time were not here at this moment. Actually, she would probably have spotted you as you're not trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
do
in my
anything
armor,
disruptive.
so I'm not exactly quiet.
As she kind of looks up, actually, here's one of them. My husband and I, we were just, he, as far as I'm aware, was just trying to help out. Yeah, and his help did a lot of good. You tell your neighbors that. You tell that to the gravestone they walk by. He kind of turns around and like slowly scoots himself towards you, Sir Axis, and just generally gives you like a up and down look. Darcy, would you have told your father about you working with the Rosewards?
I'm gonna roll. One yes, two no. No.
Okay. So he doesn't really know, or at the very least isn't aware of the relationship between that you guys have established with one another. But he kind of
He's
looks
busy
at
with
you.
other things. I don't bother him with my own work.
Yeah, that's true. He kind of looks at you. Mr. Syraxis Rosewood, right?
Yes.
You mind telling me what happened here? He kind of takes out what appears to be like a small kind of notebook and just brings out like a small kind of pen.
Um. So when I was approaching, and Raylana was speaking to him, did I get a sense that she was trying to not give too much information away, or like that she just wanted me to, I guess, give the account?
You can give me an insight check. I'll say you have advantage because it's your wife.
Sure. Marital advantage.
Yeah. Um, from what you are aware, it doesn't necessarily seem like she's trying to keep any sort of information from him. She wants you to give the account because she doesn't know how much you want to tell him. However, she is like going to walk up beside you, kind of link her arm with you, and then is going to assist you if you are going to be making any checks.
Yeah, I'll just say, well, a friend of mine, traveling companion, was here, and they seem to have something wrong with their divine abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Given the power bestowed upon me by my sacred oath, I figure that I would attempt to assist them with a ritual, and it did seem to work.
Was this a
But
ritual that you had participate? Was this a ritual that you had actively done on other people before?
yes, I've used it on a handful of people in my time, primarily for things such as officiating weddings or um, using it on younger warriors as they sprout into men.
So you're saying that this ritual had specifically multiple different uses. Were you
Yes,
aware of the consequences of the actions that you were taking at the time?
generally these rituals do not have any downsides usually. They either work or they don't.
Generally. What was the purpose of the ritual that you were attempting in this moment?
To reinstate the connection in its proper place. Similar to how, let's say, if one's mind were tampered with via a spell and they were doing things outside of their normal personality or alignment, it would
Magically charmed,
rebalance. Yes,
reshaped, changed. You see him continue to kind of like take notes. Understandable. So what you were attempting to do is that you were attempting to restore your companion, who I have gathered is named Saros, to the correct connection between their divine connection and
yes.
themselves. Were you aware of the dangers that it would have presented?
I had no reason to believe that it would have posed any threat or danger to anyone around.
Give me a persuasion check. You have advantage because of Raylanda.
Yippee!
The
We
yippee
might not be
followed
talking to
immediately by a cough.
we we might not be talking to Van Bloom because we might be trying to get Zeraxis out of jail.
Well, I mean, thank God you're his son, right? You
I
can
mean,
just
if he wants to
talk about
try
it.
and take me to jail, he can be my fucking guest. Like, I'm sorry, Darcy, but if I have to mog your father to
At that
set
point, the
this
entire
right, I
city's
mean,
coming to beat your ass, and I think the action economy might fuck you more than anything else.
You see him kind of look you up and down. Closes the notebook, puts it away. Look, then I understand that you were trying to do something to help your friend. The next time you take an action that would potentially disconnect, reconnect, or alter a bond that one has with a divine being, I would ask that you do it somewhere more isolated, under the watchful and keenful eye of someone who knows exactly what they're doing, and to make sure you have others well aware that you are attempting to do something like this. I know you didn't mean for this accident to happen, and I'm sure your friend didn't either. Right. But, well, let's just say your neighbors aren't going to be happy with, oh, we're sorry. It was an accident. You are a knight. Is that correct?
yes.
then you should know better.
Really quick, Jake. What is his like status? Like, I know he's a like guard of some variety, right?
You would give me a history check. You have advantage.
Oh
Uh,
my goodness.
Very nice. You know he is actually the captain of the guard, as in, like the captain of the guard, specifically in Ardalan itself, is not necessarily like a actual. It is like a commander's kind of position, rather than one where it usually requires them to be doing any kind of work like this. But he, just as a person, does not seem to be the type to want to sit at a table, to sit behind a desk and just cause other people to do things. He very much seems like a doer. Like he wants to be out in the field, kind of understanding and doing things on his own, even with his injuries. But him as a person, he is the captain of the guard, and probably one of the highest positions that is available specifically within the guards of our. And he would be a pretty experienced warrior. So, you know, he knows what he's talking about, or at the very least, seems to.
Ooh, do I say it?
Do
Ooh.
it. Let the intrusive thoughts win.
As he says, you should know better. I'll just say, right, yeah. I'll certainly be taking a lecture and advice on knighthood from a glorified investigator.
Oh boy.
Very well. If that's how you're going to be, then that's how you're going to be. But the blood that remains on your hands remains on your hands. You're lucky. Your daughter's still alive. And he walks out. And you can see the other guards kind of begin to follow him as he gestures towards them.
Hey, Darcy, if your dad wants to rent some prosthetics, I have a rental business.
He has prosthetics that I made for him myself. They are
Magical.
they're lightly enchanted as well.
I'll
Want
show
magical
him.
prosthetics that act like normal.
They're
Parts?
made of ironwood, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I can enchant those. Just
They are enchanted already.
yeah, but to be like normal.
They are.
He does function, like, for the most part, like normal. But I'll tell you this above the board is that during very cold days, his joints don't move normally. And there is snow today. It's not just
Meaning
his
if
like
I-
prosthetic joints. It's his,
It's his actual
yeah,
joint.
it's his
Meaning if
actual
I
joints.
trip him, he's gonna be in for a really bad time.
Do not do that.
You're
You
gonna trip
already
an
lost.
old
Accept
cripple?
it gracefully.
Yeah, I'll just kind of like watch him go by. Like once they actually like, leave, I'll just kind of look to Raylon and just say,
Why did you make that
I really don't
comment?
like his attitude.
Why did you make that comment?
The same reason he made his.
Sir Axel died.
Yes,
That's it? Just a yes? Is that all you have
but
to
she
say?
didn't.
But she didn't. And what if she did?
Then we would have fixed it. We would have restored it, though I fear that if that were the case, then kind of stops himself. Honestly, I don't know how I would have reacted. I feel things would have been very different between Saros and I.
You see, there's like kind of tears coming down her face. And what if you couldn't have fixed it?
We would have, but there's no need to focus on what could have been. We are all fine. You are fine. Reggie is fine. Scarlet is fine.
Sraxus. All of this work, all that I do is for Scarlet. It's always been for Scarlet. She's our daughter. She's our everything. She should be everything. How could you treat this as if nothing happened?
No, I'm not treating it like it didn't happen. I just... There's no need for me to show the toll it takes on me.
There's no need for you to show it. Then if not to me, then to who? And what if that toll was too much? Would you rather Scarlet not have a father at her graduation?
What did she say?
Would you rather Scarlet have no father at her graduation? Sorry if I'm being too quiet. I'll move this closer.
No, I mean, the sinuses like make it to where I have like a constant ringing. So,
No,
but
I'll talk louder. Yeah. Look. There's a lot going on in the world right now, and this is not something we need to focus on. But I'm going to purchase new property for you and your friends to stay at. If you wish to do anything like this, that you can do it there. Not at home.
yeah, it's probably for the better. I'm not too sure how it works from a logistics standpoint, but I suppose I would imagine if you're able to, I guess, legally route any paperwork that shows residency for myself there, just in case, because obviously, I mean, we make plenty of allies, but we also make plenty of enemies. I'd rather people not come here looking for me.
They won't always look for just you.
Yeah,
You can
I mean,
you see she kind of pats herself off, wipes her tears, and then just goes back inside.
yeah,
You got
I'll go
told-
back and
You got told more than to just go sleep on the couch. God damn.
Yeah, bro, you like separated from your wife. You're not gonna fight for this?
I don't
God
think that's
damn.
what happened at all, funnily enough.
You guys are separated.
It has the energy of that, though. Whether or not that's what's intended, it has the energy.
Yeah, this is like a little bit bigger than we're sleeping in separate bedrooms.
How nosy are the tabloids in Ardalan?
She's gone and bought you a fucking house for all your guy friends that cause problems around you.
It's called bachelor pad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all guys.
There's
Yeah.
a problem when you have a bachelor pad and you're married.
But the wife bought it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's probably the worst part. Yeah, but you kind of go inside and you see that the majority of the restorations, at the very least on the interior of the building, is done. It seems the two wizards are honestly pretty good and pretty quick. The glass chandelier that you had at one point that had been completely shattered into like 1,000 different pieces has been recollected and kind of brought back into the same state that it was before. The only thing that seems unable to be restored, or at the very least, as you're kind of taking a look around your entryway, is this kind of marking that you see burnt into the wood of the floor, where the symbol that Saros had previously carried had kind of singed itself into the wood. Just by being in this proximity, you've realized that something smells afoot. That this is the beginnings of what could be a potential curse. And you can see that Raylana is ready for it, as she has grabbed a bunch of different, like, you see she has like 4 bags of holding on like a sash across her back, and she's just kind of like lifting things into it.
I thought she was preparing the black hole cannon. I was about to say, like, holy fuck.
No. She's moving. Essentially, she's kind of getting all of you guys out. But yeah, you could see that.
He's been planning this.
Well, no. Well, maybe. You don't know. But she kind of after a little bit, she kind of like grabs you by the shoulder, gives you 2 slips of paper. One is the new address that they're kind of moving everybody else to, and the other slip of paper is where she has bought a new property for you. For well, at least your companions. As you take a look, honestly, they're like maybe like a 2-minute walk from each other.
How close are they from like this area? Because I assume they're probably like within the same general district or whatever.
It's actually not in the same district. Let me go double check my map for Ardell. Wow. The current area where you guys were, where was in the District of Magic, there was like a residential area in there. This new one is actually in between the District of Love and Song. So it's actually like, if you here, let me pop over the Ardalan map. It would be kind of like located around here. Which is actually, I think, relatively close to where Darcy's shop is. I don't remember where Darcy's shop is. Like Darcy's shop was like here, right, or somewhere in there.
Yeah, somewhere along the borders of Love and Song.
Yeah, so you would actually be bordering Love and Wonder, not Love and Song. But yeah, it would make it a lot closer to where Darcy is, if you wanted to kind of either stay at his place or come into yours. it's like maybe a 10-minute walk. So
I'm staying at my place. I've got no reason to move.
oh, yeah.
I didn't get kicked out by my wife.
He didn't get kicked out by his wife, technically.
As they're like walking there, it's like, oh wow, we're kind of in the middle of everything here, right?
Yes. It's closer to Scarlet School. She kind of just continues along. And, eventually, you make it to the new building. Would you go to your place first, or to your house, or to like your family's place?
I'll go to the family house first.
Yeah. The new Roseward estate is kind of like a little bit more elevated than some of the kind of surrounding buildings. There's a few buildings that are kind of like in this elevated position. It's not like it's like super elevated as it's like 30 stories above everything. It's like maybe a story or two above the other buildings, and it kind of like grows upwards. It is still a relatively large kind of building, and you actually have been here before. This is where Henrik would have kind of lived before, like a long while ago. But this was like their old family home, and yeah, this new kind of like 4-story building. You see, there's a lot of dust. There's like a lot of covered furniture with like white linens covering a lot of them. There's like spider webs all over the entire place, and you guys spend some time kind of clearing up and clearing out the area.
No, this place is a lot smaller than I remember.
I mean, you're probably about half a foot taller than you were last here.
Yeah, fair point.
You see, eventually, kind of Henrik is actually back. He shows up at this new house, and he's currently in the kind of company of what appears to be like 2 or 3 different servants, or one of which appears to be like a doctor of some sort. He is in a wheelchair, but it seems like he can still move fine, and but he's like currently what seems to be like nodded off on the actual wheelchair itself, currently like asleep. And you see the kind of more doctor looking official kind of guy. He walks up. Hi, sorry. We're bringing Henry Roseward. We've given him a full check over. He's for the most part okay, but he is getting on in age, and I think whatever happened there affected him pretty badly. One of his eardrums is fully ruptured, and we couldn't recover it, even with some magical assistance. His other ears. He kind of looks at you and Raylana. I have one additional piece of news. Am I okay to share with both of you? Raylana kind of looks at you.
I looked at her. I don't. In regards to whom?
Oh, it's regarding to Lord Henrik.
Oh, I mean, carry on then.
He probably won't be able to fight anymore. His joints, if they're stressed much more, it's not going to be good. We didn't want to tell him, but this is information that you should bring to him. The doctor kind of nods and leaves with one of the servants, and kind of the other 2 servants bring Henrik inside and into the actual building proper, where you see.
I'll kind of glance to her really quick, and I'll say like, much fighting has he been doing when I'm gone? Like,
You see her kind of like sit down just on the ground, and this is probably the most tired you've ever seen her. She kind of looks up at you. He's been teaching scholars.
yep, fair point.
I'll have to find another instructor for her.
Yeah, I mean, I would offer to take his place, but he's far more educated than I, so.
For her education, she goes to school. It's just practical application in theory. I can handle the rest here today. If you want to go and maybe tell some of your friends about the new place.
To be fair, I think aside from Darcy, I don't think any of them are actually here in town yet. Because this would have been like what, in the middle of the downtime, probably.
This would have been the second last day of the downtime.
Oh, then yeah, yeah. No, I mean, outside of Darcy, I don't think many of them are actually going to be back until probably tomorrow or the day after. So I'm good to stay around here, help with the new place. I'm sure when they go looking for me, they'll be redirected here, and then I can show them the other place whenever they're here. I don't imagine it's as big or luxurious as this place or the prior home.
Still quite decent. But I'm gonna let you handle some of this. I did leave work early for this, so I'll be back later. You see she
Oh.
snaps her fingers, prestidigitation, her hair gets back into place. The dress and kind of like crumples upon it. It's just all fade, disappear, before she kind of pats herself off a little bit more and then just walks out.
I'll be here.
You see she hesitates for a moment at the door before just leaving.
This guy's marriage falling apart right in front of our eyes. It's rough.
Say that. Guys, not what I
Nobody's
said.
here. What are you talking about? That's not in front of
This
our
is-
eyes. Nobody knows this.
Darcy
Homie-
doesn't even know about.
homie will
Darcy doesn't
see
even know
one-
about Staros' new haircut.
Homie will see one like down or like one bad moment in a relationship and be like, "Ah, it's doomed."
They're
I
fucked,
still use his
dude. It's
Joe.
over.
clairvoyance.
They had one mild disagreement or like one unfortunate occurrence happened.
It's a matter of what.
over.
It's a matter of what that disagreement and what that occurrence was about, though.
It's a matter
Like,
of
that's
how
some-
severe it was.
That's
This is
some
pretty
heavy. That's some heavy shit right there.
This is not minor.
Your daughter almost died, and your father-in-law is basically crippled.
He was
but
already
he's an old
basically
dude.
crippled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it
doesn't.
kind of seems
That,
like
that doesn't mean a brain aneurysm is what he needs.
yeah. And I know this is like D&D, but it kind of seems like Syraxis is like very avoidant You know, if I'm being like armchair therapist.
We got a therapist.
All right. Hey, can you do me a favor? If
Yeah.
Celeste ever dies, can your next character just be a therapist?
Just
Yeah.
like
Please
Floyd.
do. That would be fantastic.
Like you could be like a cleric or something, but you just need to come in and just be like, now how are you feeling about that?
That sounds like a knowledge cleric to me.
It's the most
think you-
gut-wrenching moment, and he just like has so.
Oh,
How
how did what
does
she
this
said
make
made
you
you feel?
How does that make you feel? On a scale
Nah,
of 1
it's
to
just-
10.
Thrax is unironically that
fucking
meme that I
cleric
posted a while
bard.
back, where it was
I've
like
watched.
it's like the different classes in D&D, where it's like rogue is like, oh, I'm bisexual, druid is like, oh, I like nature, bard's like, oh, I'm a theater kid, and then paladin is like, I must bear the weight of everyone around me, or else they can. I must divert all suffering onto me. That's literally Thrax.
Yeah, right now especially.
This is why Thraxus
Oh,
needs a
that's so
therapist
funny.
right now.
Yeah.
The therapist real bad.
It's basically why I didn't take the vengeance paladin, because I didn't think that like
It's
that
almost
archetype
like,
really fit with him.
it's almost like army veterans have a hard time adjusting to normal society afterwards.
Well, wait till you hear about what Thrax's backstory is. That's a crazy read that you just pulled there. That's wild.
Um,
It's not like I haven't got one as a neighbor right now.
Ooh. Back
I
to
love that.
not reality.
He's doing all right. He's fine. All things considered.
Saros.
Yeah.
Where do we find you in the morning after?
I think he would still. He slept in that hole that night. I'm assuming this is the last day of the rest now.
Yeah, it would be.
Not. Maybe like at the end of the day or early the next day. I think he would return, but he's probably just gonna take some time to himself in the woods for a day and a bit, maybe.
Yeah. And while you're out there, do you believe you would have formed your connection then? Or do you believe you would have formed your connection elsewhere?
I feel like that's not really my decision. I feel like it would be the new god, up to the new god to find me.
Okay. Give me an intelligence saving throw. When you wake in the morning, the only thing that you can really feel is just a horrendous headache. And it feels like something has been carved out of your very essence. Not just your physicality, but almost like your soul. And it's so very strange. Because that day isn't any significantly different to even a couple of days ago, where Sunstripe had already stopped speaking to you in a normal kind of sense. They've been chatty, they've been present before. Now all of a sudden it's just been radio silence for weeks, if not months at this point. And now that you've taken a chance to properly kind of assess and understand, you realize that there is no more clerical power within you, that there is no divinely granted boon that allow you to generate the healing and gifts that you had before. How's Saros feel?
Have you seen the art?
Go ahead.
Not good. I think this is the first time that he's really been alone in a very long time. And I don't think he likes it much. You know, after everything that has happened, brought up a lot of like old feelings and memories that he's tried to suppress. And I think he would really benefit if Celesta was an actual therapist. So, not good.
And as you kind of wake with this headache, this unnatural feeling of just kind of wanting to speak or at least get some of this off of your chest, you hear a dull kind of like kunk, kunk, kunk from outside, what appears or sounds like a piece of wood striking another piece of wood.
I will just make a little like window, I guess, to see outside, knowing full well that I am still hurt. I should probably use some hit dice, and alone in the forest.
As you kind of glance outside, in the briefest of moments, you do see a familiar figure, one that you had actually seen the day before. This man or woman, kind of in this long, dark cloak, a hooded kind of like helmet made from what appears to be a deer with these great antlers kind of spiking upwards, and a small wooden staff with these like kind of like gnarled old hands that have probably been there for almost centuries, uh, that look like they're almost even made of stone. From underneath the hood, you hear, "Did you rest well, Mr. Sars?"
I did. You're still here. Why?
Oh, here, there, everywhere. Well, you, my dear boy, you're missing a part of yourself. Not just in part, but maybe even in whole. You've lost something. Can't have that now, can we? You're in my neck of the woods, and, well, if I can help, I should. Shouldn't I? Come
I
out,
don't. I don't.
please.
Okay.
There's someone that wishes to speak to you. Someone. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. No. He'll cautiously go towards him, I guess. Do I see anything?
Yeah. I mean, as you kind of exit the hole itself, you could see that the comfortable area within kind of slowly almost collapses back into the earth from whence it came, reducing it back to the exact same shape that you had seen it previously, as natural and as part of the area around as it would have been. And as you kind of get closer, you feel that though you get physically closer, you don't actually physically approach anything. And strangely enough, it almost feels as you're walking closer, you are getting somewhere, but his figure doesn't move, it doesn't shift. And instead, within moments, you find yourself within what appears to be a large clearing. Though one side of the clearing is completely missing. That it's not a lack of trees, a lack of grass, or a lack of earth, or anything like that. It is a complete lack of anything. It is pitch blackness. As if you had stepped to the edge of the world with a seat and a strange old man beside you. He kind of gestures to a log that seems to face into the void itself. It says, "Please, have a seat. It'll be easier for our conversation. This might take a while." Well, for you.
Uh, what have I got to lose?
A lot, my boy. But this is a chance to get some of it back. You see he kind of like takes a step back, and though it only feels like one step, it feels like he gets infinitely far away before you kind of turn and look into this void, into this darkness. Give me a wisdom saving throw. Though it is a darkness like no other, a surface that seems to absorb every aspect of speck of light that you have ever experienced. In front of you sits nothingness. An expanse that covers an entire half of the world that you can see at this very moment, and in fact, the majority of it as you face it. But you are undaunted. You are brave, and you are aware that you are being given an opportunity to speak to something. And you hear a weak voice coming in from the darkness. Cyrus, that is your name, yes?
I don't know anymore.
But it was the name that you had claimed for yourself, so that you could live a new life.
Given to me.
Given. Do you like it? Would you like a new one?
I I don't know. I haven't thought about it that much yet.
I will not bestow upon you a new name, but I can restore purpose. You, personally, may not know me, but your friend, Darcy, he survived. Yes?
Yes, I helped to bring him back.
Good. That means that it was all worth it.
How do you know about that?
Well, you had not, given I was the one who sent him back. Give me a perception check.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, I would say it would be a disadvantage. It feels like there's something in the darkness that's moving. It feels like this voice is speaking to you through and from beyond the veil. But he seems to continue and says, I've helped you once. The general, you, I suppose. But now I need your help. Cyrus, you are perhaps the only person I could have ever contacted. You were previously aware of a divine connection, and now have had it severed, both in part willingly by the help of a friend, and unwillingly by the part of your patron. It makes you uniquely qualified for the case of which I am about to present to you. There are figures attempting to start a third plague, of which I am sure you are well aware. I do not want this to happen, but I am powerless to do so from this side. The majority of my family is gone. But this is a power I can grant to you. With your missing piece, I can fill it. Do you wish to restore yourself? Do you wish to seek penance for your crimes? And do you wish to prevent tragedy from happening in the future?
The last deity I promised that to, I wasn't worthy of. What? Why would you come to me? What makes me worthy?
Do you believe yourself not worthy?
I'm trying to be, but I don't know if I really believe that I am now.
You see emerging from the shadows the pale face of what you can only describe to be one of the most beautiful elves you have ever seen in existence. A face that is familiar to you. Seen throughout statues raised all across the south of Illyria, and even some in the Midlands. See the face of Atanarorio as he says, then all you can do within your life is to prove yourself worthy of the gifts you will be given over and over again. Because I will be granting you these gifts. Whether you believe yourself worthy or not, I do.
Saros, I think, just drops to his knees and says, I just want to not bear this burden anymore of my past. I don't want to think of myself as who I was. And if I can help others through you, and you can help me escape that, I will do whatever I can.
You feel this kind of like unseen force lift up your chin so that you're kind of meeting his eyes. You must not forget your past. You have to know that whatever happened has already come to pass. And that sometimes the best you can do is to atone for it. To do better in places you've done wrong.
I know where to start.
Okay. You take this with you. You see as a small kind of medallion, or yeah, a medallion flies down from the darkness and kind of lands in your hands. As you glance down at it, you see it is what appears to be a shield. And inscribed upon the surface of this shield is just a large elvish A. Or actually, no, sorry, it would be the elvish characters for AU, and then it's just kind of scribed upon the shield itself, of which you see 3 large claw marks over the surface of the shield as well. Then protect yourselves and protect your friends. And protect Illyria in my absence.
I will.
I know you will. And you see the figure kind of behind you step forward once more, approaching the infinite distance that seemed to have been accrued before you. Shall we go? It's good to see you, my friend. And here. Send my best regards. Oh. She wishes she could have been here. I wish I could have said so myself. Thank you. Of course. You see the figure in the kind of antlers bow ever so slightly while the other figure on the other side does the same. And give me one last perception check. You notice that the figure in the void, Atano, has no limbs. Everything past the shoulders for both arms has disintegrated into nothing, and it reveals just essentially a stump with the remains of a bone. The 2 legs are gone, one more gone than the other, and you can see portions of the body almost like flaking off and kind of like peeling. As he closes his eyes, it kind of disappears into the darkness once more. You hear what sounds like a grunt of pain before you are once again kind of taken for a brief walk through what appears to be even infinity. As this time you will reappear maybe about 100 or so feet away from the main gate of Ardelon. And as you kind of glance towards the actual city itself, blinking, you glance back towards the figure, and the cloaked figure is already gone. Nowhere to be seen.
Does it feel different now with this new god than the last time? It feels, I'm assuming it feels more holy or radiant.
It does feel warm. It feels different. The last god left, whenever the interactions you kind of had with him, Sunstripe almost kind of left this bitter taste in your mouth. And it just felt not necessarily wrong, but just incorrect. In this one, after the last interaction you had, it feels almost refreshing that there is a dull ache all across your entire body, but it's kind of the ache you get after a really good gym session, where it's like, oh, that feels pretty good. It's like the result of my work kind of thing, more than anything else. And you breathe a sigh of relief as that hole is plugged once more. It is now filled with energy that feels different. Your subclass is now no longer, of course, the Twilight domain. You are free to share with the others your new subclass if you so wish, or you can keep it to yourself until otherwise required.
Has anyone ever used this before in this group?
No. This is a fully custom subclass that I had created in case someone chose something. So no one has actually even seen it before.
Cleanliness, got it.
No, I said no one has seen it before, and she is not a paladin.
I just had to put it out there again.
My
It's got to
God.
be reintroduced one day.
It might be back. Might be back one day.
Well, then it doesn't
Oh,
really
God.
mean anything to anyone when I say that it's called the Gatekeeper domain. So that's cool. Abilities are cool, but we'll see what happens with those when I use them.
If I didn't know who the god was, that subclass would sound ominous.
Hey,
It's another
be
devil.
fair.
I'm guarding the gates of hell.
Hell yeah.
To be fair,
Oh, I thought you more
None
like
of your-
opinion gatekeeping.
none of your characters know the none of your characters knows who the new god that actually you guys don't even know that Saros is still alive. So,
All of us don't even know anything happened.
Yeah, we just
Nobody
assume they're both
does.
dead.
Everyone,
That is
it could
true.
be Schrodinger's D&D party. Everyone's dead until we see it.
It's like, hey, where's
Like-
Saros? Oh, he died in downtime. It's like, what?
Yeah, that
What
would
do you
be
mean?
crazy. Yeah, that character, yeah, he died in downtime. I'm sorry?
I come back after the group has reassembled and have talked about that.
To be fair, at one point Darcy almost died during a long rest.
Oh yeah.
Not
I
this
think he
time.
did.
Not this time, but last time.
Well, you know, can't
It
win 'em all.
happens. Happens.
Okay. I think now that he's back here, he's still, after that was great, but now the weight of what has happened again is like dawning on him.
Mhm.
He's going to quickly just go back into the forest real quick and find some nice flowers.
Sure, give me a
Oh.
survival check. Also, I think you need to go into your spell book and undo all the spells you got for the Twilight domain, because I think
Okay.
those are still around.
I'll just delete.
I think it was
I don't know
sleep
which ones
and-
are.
It's sleep, guiding bolt, moonbeam, see invisibility. It's just the ones at the top of your always prepared list.
Okay. I will.
Also, I don't
I'll do
think you're
that.
supposed to have 34 spell slots of 3rd level. Or 42.
I did not. I don't think I put that in there.
I don't see the issue.
I do.
If they get 42 spell slots, can I have 42 spell slots?
Yeah, I
No.
also need 42.
Did you
Caster.
check it what the spell list is, by the way?
Yeah, if
I
you can
can
check
list
out
them
the
off real quick
Twilight
for you.
ones.
Yeah, I could list them off for you real quick.
Yeah, I have them here.
Is it sleep, guiding bolt?
It's sleep,
Fairy
fairy,
fire, sleep.
fire.
Oh, sleep, fairy fire. Wait, how
Yep,
do you
are the
have
first
guiding?
levels.
How do you have guiding bolt as always prepared then?
I thought
It
that was
may
part
be
of.
Druid. That's Druid
Yeah.
stars.
Druid.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
for
That was
second,
just that.
or yeah,
I
second
believe it's
level, it's
moonbeam, see
moonbeam.
invisibility.
Yep.
No,
And
moonbeam.
then-
Moonbeam is my.
No,
Oh,
no,
wait.
No,
you
Moonbeam,
you
that is
have
accurate.
moonbeam as a normal spell, but you don't have it as an always prepared spell,
Okay.
which is what you're removing it from.
And then your third levels are going to be Aura of Vitality and Tiny Hut, though Aura of Vitality is a cleric spell. Or at least it's an
Yeah, Tiny
optional.
Hut is just gone.
I think Aura of
Yeah.
Vitality
I
is
didn't even
a
get to use that.
paladin
Nope.
spell.
It's a paladin spell, but because of the Tasha's book.
Oh no,
Tasha's
I
gives your-
know. Because I gave Beacon of Hope instead of Aura of Vitality as this is also like a. I'm pretty
Gotcha.
sure that's also supposed to be a what is it, a paladin spell, but it's also in the spell list. You guys like the let's just say some of the spells that I've given for always prepped is maybe a little insane, and I will have to adjust some of it. We'll see. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll be fine. Oh. Uh-oh. Hello.
Hello?
Oh,
Oh.
we back?
Oh my god. I thought it was just
There
me.
we
I was
go.
like, damn, that's crazy. And then everybody started leaving. I was like, oh, it's not me. Okay.
What the hell? Okay, I'm changing
That's
the region.
fucking crazy.
What the
Total
fuck
team
is
Weird.
victory.
happening?
That is insane.
They don't have a data center in fucking Canada. This is stupid.
Okay, so I get rid of Tiny Hut completely.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. 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 Well,
Hello?
this is.
Oh my
damn.
goodness.
My God, we're alive.
Yeah, how many more times is this gonna happen?
Well, I think that last disconnect was because I changed the server
No,
location.
because it did the
but-
same shit. It
Oh,
did the
did
same
it?
shit as the last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of did.
Oh shit. Oh, this is great. We should have a backup. Where's TeamSpeak?
I don't have it
in there.
downloaded.
Total TeamSpeak victory, I'm telling you.
Let me go and find out. I think the new TeamSpeak is actually not that bad, right? And I'm pretty sure we could host our own server on it. I could double
You can always,
check.
yeah, that's a thing that TeamSpeak always lets you
TeamSpeak
do. Is it's like
has.
it's individual sided, so.
And my internet's
But it
pretty
seems like
good.
it's working fine now. So
Right now it is, yeah. Oh, they have TeamSpeak 6 now. It's basically like Discord. Well, we'll worry about that later. But for now, everybody here, are we still okay?
For now.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, back at it. Where were we? Oh,
Also, those
man.
aren't my spell slots. Those are the amount of spells that I have of that level.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Yes.
We were going through Charles's spells and getting rid of the ones that they no longer have.
Yes, I think it's Moonbeam, See Invisibility. You still have Moonbeam as a druid, and I think you still have See Invisibility. Is See Invisibility a wizard spell?
it is.
I know you
Yeah.
can do it Wizard Bard.
It's
Could
an
be.
Yeah, it's
arcane
not.
spell.
Yeah, that one goes.
Yeah, See
Which one?
Invisibility is gone.
Oh. How do I turn it off
Uh,
of always prepared?
Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna See Invisibility is just directly gone. Like you have to delete it because it's not part
Yeah,
of Druid
I'm
or
just. How do I change the other ones?
You have
Oh,
to go into the
I can
effect
do it.
itself, like edit it.
Effect.
It's annoying.
Not the effect.
Well, not
it's
the effect.
actual
Sorry.
item
Yeah.
itself. You have to go into it, and I think you can go into
Details.
details.
Oh, I found it. I
and
found
then
it.
change it from
Yeah.
always prepared to spellcasting.
Yes.
And then
We can
For
do this later.
the-
We can continue on the
you also
story.
get rid of greater invisibility, by the way.
Okay.
Yes.
Not like this.
That is a shame. Greater
And then
invisibility is
aura
really
of
good.
life it's still a cleric spell, but
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
But yes, so he's going to go and find some flowers. What time of day is it?
It would be like really early in the morning. You probably would have woken up, had a conversation, and then it'd probably be like 7, 8 a.m. So,
On the last day of rest, or
yeah, I would say
Presumably
it'd be-
day after.
yeah, I think
Well,
it's
yeah,
the day
which was
after.
the last day.
Yeah,
No, but
be
it would
the
have. I
last
think
day of
he.
rest.
Oh,
Well, the second to last day is when everything happened.
yeah,
Yes.
And
and
then
then
this,
he woke.
this
This
conversation took back that day. That next
Yes.
day.
is okay. I think
Yes.
then yeah, get some flowers, and then he's going to wild shape into. I'm thinking of like one of those really big, scruffy, like wolf hounds. I don't know why I was imagining that one. And then he's
Sure.
just gonna try to go find Syraxis, or he's gonna go back to the estate, the Rosehorde estate.
In terms
Yeah.
of rose wards, there are no rose wards there.
But he doesn't know that.
You show up at a currently completely empty building with a giant for sale sign at the front of it.
That's not,
Oh,
that's a horrible thing to
Is
come
it
back
left
to.
completely?
The
Oh
only
man.
other person you know where they might be is Darcy. This is concerning.
Oh yeah, okay, well, I don't know.
But you see that, the house is freshly painted, the glass has all been restored, and at least from the outside, it looks like everything has been fixed.
The maid's headless body has been buried.
Presumably.
Presumably far away from the house itself.
Honestly.
Okay, well, the first thing that he's gonna do is go to the spot where he knew the maid was and put a flower there. Um,
I hate
Maybe
to be
s-
this person, but I'm
okay.
gonna need you to roll me a D100. I will tell you right now, you
no.
want low.
Not the
Okay.
Ardalan animal control coming in.
I'm thinking Revenant more so.
Oh
Okay.
Ooh.
no, I wanted low. I wanted low.
Low is
Oh,
good
you
this
wanted
time,
low.
Andrew.
No,
Low
yes,
is
right,
good.
that's right, that's right.
I did say you wanted low.
You did, you did.
Um,
Anytime I see a low number, I get nervous. All right, I'm sorry. It's just a
I
force of
understand.
habit.
I understand.
It's just a force of habit from myself.
Through your clerical senses, whether they've been sharpened or whether they've been altered, you feel a soul pass from this world as you place the flower down.
Okay, good.
Absolutely gonna be a
Well,
revenant if it was I.
yeah. What happened if I roll 100?
No. It was gonna be on a 91 to 100. It was gonna be a more powerful revenant.
Oh.
On a
Ah.
75 to a 90, it was just gonna be a normal revenant.
So like 91 to 100, we would have had a Goon 17 scenario.
Oh, it would have been worse. On a
I don't know.
60
Oliver
or
was pretty
higher-
bad.
Yeah. No, I tell you right now, it would have been worse. Because Oliver wasn't
That's
designed for he wasn't designed for Gestalt characters.
Yeah, Oliver was just
Good
a bitch.
point. Good
Oliver was
point.
just a
Um,
bitch if he was fighting us, pretty much.
Yeah. On a 60 or higher, it between 60 and like 75, it would have been some sort of like ghost poltergeist.
Banshee.
Yeah, something. They would have come back. Banshee is actually the only thing they couldn't have been.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, right, because it's a
Because,
loved one.
Uh,
Usually
but-
something like that.
in addition, it was a Banshee scream that had killed her. She would have refused to come back as a Banshee.
Oh, I see. Understandable.
Man, if I had a nickel for every time a Banshee thing happened in regards to a character I play, that'd be 2 nickels.
That's concerning.
Damn. On a 50 or higher, I'm not going to tell you because that would have been very fun. 50 to 60 would have been very fun. But
No, it wouldn't have because Saros already has so much trauma. He doesn't need that.
You'd have been getting haunted by a
What do you
maid.
mean?
A
I'm a
non-violent maid.
character.
He has too much of it already. Doesn't need
You can never have too
more.
much trauma. That's a
Never enough
fucking
trauma.
come on.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the buffet, for the trauma buffet to come and hit Darcy again.
Listen, I get enough trauma on
Uh.
Wednesday. My Thursday character is like my all right, cool. We're
things are
doing
kind of
good.
chill. Things are kind of chill.
Yeah,
We're doing
Eclipse,
good.
Eclipse
It's
is
like,
like,
it's
this
not
is all
great,
great,
but-
guys.
We're
And
doing
then-
great.
I can't
Nothing
wait
to
nothing
trauma
going
bond with
wrong.
everyone.
I just keep traumatizing characters for no reason. Well, it's not for no reason.
For,
The-
not
Those
for no reason.
characters.
It's never for no reason.
For no reason, he
I,
said.
I don't
Jay-
think I've ever done anything for no reason. It's always been for, and most of it
Oh,
is
yeah.
your guys' choices that's led
Hey,
to it.
whoa. You beheaded me one time, all right?
Okay, yeah, that's on you. That is fully
Also
on you, Jake.
That one was like a Halloween thing, okay? I
And
was
you
like,
almost made it.
it
You
was-
almost made it canon.
It was canon. What do you mean?
it actually was canon. It
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
aware.
canon, but it was
you
just
threw
My
it
head
against
is quite
something.
literally sewn back onto my body.
yeah. I was being nice.
Okay.
Well, I
I
was
think-
also being mean with the headless horseman, but you know.
I think I have access to sending again, right?
Yeah, you do have access to sending again.
I'm gonna send a message to Syraxis.
Syraxis, you get a sending. This one sounds very different to the ones that you typically would get from Saros, because previously the sound was like, it was clear, crisp, but it almost felt like it was raspy. Now it feels different. It's kind of like it feels not necessarily muffled, but it feels like you're almost straining to kind of hear it.
You know, I always did find it odd that whenever Tharos would send me messages that there were like screaming orphans in the background. I
Whoa,
guess
whoa! There was no screaming orphans in the backgrounds. There was only screaming adults. Okay, come on.
But no, this is like the last day. What time of day is this?
This is like early morning. This is like 7:30 a.m. kind of thing. Like the sun would have barely risen. Like it would barely be dawn, kind of thing.
Well, actually, if this happened like the night before, I think he might have waited till the next night. I don't think he wants to see him like a few hours after the fact.
I mean, it
So
would
if he-
still be the
yeah.
next day because like what had happened
Yeah,
was
the next day, but-
was the morning before.
Yeah, but it's just like if this happened at. I see.
So it's almost been a full 24 hours.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it would have been 24 hours. Yeah.
I still think he'd wait a little bit more. So maybe at nighttime he would have gone in and he'd just send a message and say, I'm at your estate, where are you?
What would Siraxis be up to in his new place?
This will be at night, right?
This would be in the evening. Yeah.
Is Rolana back?
She is not.
Yeah, I'd probably just be like there with Scarlet or someone. Just Oh yeah, no.
Strangely, I would tell you right now that Scarlet is also not back. Henrik is the
Well, I
only
guess I
one
can
who
fuck
has been
myself.
back.
I'll just kind of be sat there or whatever. Oh yeah. I guess whatever happened in the other house left like some lingering effect. We moved. Insert GPS coordinates here.
I don't know if I know how to get there.
Give me a survival check. I'll give you advantage because he gave you directions. Yeah, you're fine.
He gave you
Like-
directions in 25 words or less.
The directions are close enough and concise enough that you get a vague idea of where it is, and then kind of going there, you're like, oh, this was like the old Warsword estate. Because people would like in the area, you could just ask a few people and be like, yeah, there's an old Roseward estate. I saw a big ass dragonborn just moved back in yesterday.
I'm not asking anybody.
You okay? Then if you
He's a
don't ask
wolf.
anybody,
I mean,
oh
he's
yeah,
a wolf right now.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I would have had to not be a
probably would've-
wolf to do sending, but I would have.
Oh, true.
I'm
Would
assuming.
you have wolf backed?
Yes, I'm assuming that people are aware of what happened, and I don't want them to be like looking for a drow to punish.
But instead, you are going to be a wolf in the middle of a populated city that
No,
is
a
not
wolf
attached
hound.
to the
It's a dog.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not a
Oh,
wolf.
okay. Wolf hound. Okay. Sorry, I just heard wolf and I was like, but yeah, no. Honestly, you wouldn't have any issues kind of finding Siraxis via scent once you got to the area nearby. Not because he smells, but because you're a hound.
I think also because he smells.
That's on Andy to decide.
Do you think Dragonborns have like a very specific like scent to such a beast?
Honestly, probably. Distinctive enough at the very least that, they could come. They could be like, oh, yeah, that's Siraxis.
I mean, I imagine that at this point, like, I'd probably be, because you said that the other two aren't back. Like, have they been back to this place since yesterday, or like, are they doing something else that I'd be aware of?
No. But one of the servants would have told you that Scarlet is currently in the care of some doctors because she did suffer quite a lot of physical trauma from it, and they're trying their best to do everything they can to recover, and it appears that Raylana is with her.
Can I backtrack on something
Sure.
just to make it more interesting? Can I say that I came back after everyone else is here, so people don't have to keep sitting around listening to us talk.
Sure. Let's go in order then. Hey, Eclipse.
Huh.
You probably would have shown up with Celesto, right? Because you guys were both in number.
I mean, assumedly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
I start the teleport.
Was there anybody else in number, or was it just you two?
No, it was just us.
Let's.
Zane went back to.
Oh yeah, because he went to Galor's. Yes.
Yes.
I did come back the final day for to talk to Darcy.
Oh,
Oh,
well.
okay. So I will ask Zane, Darcy, Celesto. Actually, all of you except for Syraxis and Saros can roll me a D100. This is just in order of when you arrived. This is not important. It's just the order.
This is the one
I
I get
would-
100 on.
That's what he wants you to think.
I will say, on that day, or that last day, technically, I guess,
Mhm.
I would have went to be with Scarlet. That way, I can beat the out of touch dad allegation.
The deadbeat dad allegation.
Because obviously, I imagine
Okay.
Syraxis would go there if he knew that's where she was. Andy didn't know. Andy just thought she'd fuck off at school or something.
Yeah, for Syraxis, you kind of ask one of the maids, and they kind of lead you to a nearby hospital. It is like she has her own private room and everything else, but you kind of pass by a lot of different rooms where you do see a lot of people kind of like suffering from various different injuries. Not all of them are like injuries. Some of them have like various different kind of diseases and colds and stuff, and you can see that some of them are being like completely isolated from others. This distinctive smell of like very strong alcohol filters throughout the entirety of the hospital, but as you kind of like get to where Scarlet is, you can see that in the room itself, it's just Scarlet. She's kind of like lying in bed. Her face is fine from the best that you can tell. Her hair is kind of like splayed out across the pillow, but you can see that Rilana is currently like she is completely just cold, dead asleep, leaning on the side of the bed, and is just currently holding Scarlet's hand, and both of them are currently kind of asleep, unconscious. As one of the doctors kind of shows you to the room, he looks at the two of you, or sorry, looks at you specifically, Syraxis, and would say, "This is what has been here for since yesterday evening. Scarlet's condition is stable. She will live. And as far as we can tell, physically she won't suffer any lasting damage. Nothing that won't heal up over the next few days. But I think psychologically she might not be as okay as, you know, this is probably her first proper wound." The doctor
That's a-
nods.
I doubt there's a chair big enough for me here, so I'll just kind of sit there in the side of the room.
Proper wound is a hell of a way to describe what happened.
Also, it must be really awkward for a paladin to walk into a hospital knowing that I could save all these peasants' lives,
And yet you don't.
and yet I don't. Fuck them.
Wow.
Their healthiness is not worth the 5 lay on hands. I'm sorry.
Jeez.
You kind of sit there and kneel just beside them, but you see eventually, as you're kind of like just spending the day there, an hour or two passes by, and you can see Scarlet actually kind of like wake with a jolt, and she's not like screaming, but you can see that she wakes up in like this horrible cold sweat, and she's like sits upright straight, and then looking around the room, she isn't sure what's going on before. Boy,
How are you feeling?
I think I'm okay. Uh, it's everything hurts.
You will be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me. I'm sorry to have gotten you caught up in this.
No, no, it's it's not your fault. Um, Tell Soros it's not his fault either. Please, for me.
I'll get around to it whenever he's back in town. You know, in hindsight, no one ever told him that we were moving. I'm sure it'll be fun.
I feel like that's probably not the top of their concerns list. Maybe
And yeah, I'll just
maybe a note would be nice. Or yeah. Yeah. You can see Scarlet kind of like slumps back down.
get some rest. I'll be here. You still look tired.
Will you stay? Please?
Yeah, I don't have anywhere to be. I'll be here.
She kind of takes her hand and wraps it around one of your fingers. Thanks. And within minutes, dead asleep again. But eventually, Saros sends you the sending. Would you reply the same way? Or would it be different?
Yeah,
I
no,
believe
I mean,
we
it's
get- we
basically the
get-
same thing.
I believe we get back before Saros does that.
Oh, actually, yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Eclipse is first. With Celesto.
Yeah.
I guess we both rolled a 6. So it's like a 6 and a
What?
67. So
So am I just taking along Eclipse or do I get lost?
Yeah, I think quite literally what happens is like I'm like, all right, boy, we gotta go. Come on, let's go. And he's just like, no, I can take one more day, and I just forcibly drag him to the teleportation circle.
yeah, that sounds about right. We'll go with whoever has the highest. So Eclipse, you do show up first.
Yeah.
You show up to the Roseward Estate and you look at the for sale sign.
I have to ask, Autumn is now large. There is
Yeah.
no hiding her.
Nope.
I am assuming I'm getting a lot more looks in the street now.
You might be the second member of the party to meet Darcy's
Is-
dad.
Now, question: are you
Uh-huh.
bringing Autumn with you into Ardalon?
Yeah.
You are
Obviously, I bring
you
Autumn
are-
everywhere.
Immediately stopped by the guards at the teleportation circle.
For
You
sure.
see two of them who are just like normal, like general guards. They both look terrified. You see a third individual who seems to be like a little bit more higher ranking person. They're probably like a paladin or some sort of like fighter of some sort, and they just kind of like look you up and down. And she kind of like, sir, you do realize you're transporting a dragon, yes?
Well, she's not really a dragon. Technically considered something like a drake. But yeah, I'm an adventurer. She's my partner. We help each other in combat and everything.
Do you is there I don't think there's a leash that is large enough to keep them in check, is there? I'm sorry, I don't think I can let you into the city. There's going to be a panic as soon as anybody sees this, especially after what has happened in Freebeach. You are aware of what happened in Freebeach?
Yeah, I was there. I
Then you
helped
should know
people
full
get
well
out
that this
as well
is...
as August, the Autumn did.
You made the mistake now. Ah! It wasn't just me.
Yeah. One time. Heaven forbid.
You see the, like, she's just kind of like, look, I'm sorry, sir, but really, this is not going to be a good look going through the city. You are going to cause, at the very least, a large amount of panic from a large amount of people. Is there something that you can visibly put on your companion to make it seem that you have full control over them? Even
But
if it doesn't
yes.
actually do anything.
Oh. Let me see. Ooh.
Both of you see her kind of like whisper to one of the guards something before the guard kind of like runs off.
I mean, I got a small ring, but obviously that ain't gonna do anything.
Okay, wait. I think I'm an artificer. I can make something, right? Let me see.
Can
So
you
I can...
instantly while you are
Wait.
in the magic teleportation circle building?
Let's see.
This is a lot more eventful of a downtime than I thought it was gonna be.
Hey man, listen. She was only supposed to be a medium size by this level, all right?
Yeah,
I could
you are the one that made it a large sized creature.
This is true.
could can I do?
Can
Could
you
mold
do
earth. I could
Mold
mold
Earth?
earth color. Dirt color.
Or you use a rope.
Yeah, bro.
I
This
Do
is
you
right.
not? Do
You
you
guys
guys
not
not
have
have
a
rope?
rope?
How
Yeah, I
do you
have rope.
not have rope?
I forgot my rope.
I was gonna say, I'm like, oh my god.
I don't have any
Not
rope.
It's in my
I
bag
also
holding. I got rope.
didn't take any explorer's pack or anything like that.
You
So-
kind of, yeah, you see Celesto pull out a length of rope, pretend to tie it around Autumn. fucking did it.
Aha!
You did it, so I did it. My bad. And you see Autumn just kind of like look at the rope, look back at Celesto, look back at you.
I'll just start doing it draconic. I'll just go. I don't know. They're putting up a big fuss because you're big now. So I guess I gotta put a rope around your neck or whatever.
I can be small. You see as she kind of like bends all her joints and kind of like folds in almost a little bit. Still a large creature, but like her wings are now like folded kind of in, and she honestly, at a very quick glance, could just look like a really large dog. Like a dog that's maybe about 5.5 feet tall.
It's like a
Oh yeah.
That's a huge dog.
it's like a fully grown Newfie puppy.
Oh no, 5.5 feet tall to the shoulder, not standing up.
No. My point is more so it is a dog that has not learned quite literally how big it's fucking gotten.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then
A
she
Newfie puppy
yeah.
is going to smother you for the first few weeks once it
She-
gets to full size.
she looks at you with this like really proud look, but you're like, oh, how do I tell her?
Yeah. I hate to say it. You are far too big, unfortunately, to be passed as anything else.
Oh. Should I just fly overhead really high in the sky?
No, that's gonna be even
Oh
worse.
wow.
It would be even worse if they spotted a random flying
What if I-
creature in the air.
What if I swam in the canals and just
That-
had my
I-
nostrils out?
No,
No? Oh, okay.
they will try to kill you if that happens.
What? I'm so friendly.
I know you are. Everybody else that we know knows you are. But these people don't.
That's so mean.
I know. I don't like them either, but whatever.
Oh. Okay. You see the knight kind of like realize you're communicating to them in Draconic, and like she gets very visibly uncomfortable. Look, how do I even? I'll pay for your teleport fee if you just leave, please.
But we got a
Would
rope.
that be okay?
We got a
Oh,
rope.
but yeah, we have business here.
I just convinced you to put on the rope.
Give me a deception check.
They do have business here, and he did just convince her to put on the rope.
Yeah, is it not a lie? I'm assuming that through all that through all that talking, she assumed that the rope was the best option.
Yeah, but in this case, it was that just because you guys did talk a little bit more about other things. You know what? Sure, give me a. I'll let this be a persuasion check.
I mean, I don't know why I'm fighting. They're both bad. Like,
yeah,
they're
I'm
both
like,
a negative
I don't know
one.
why it would matter. I'm like, I don't think you have proficiency in either.
I mean, first of all, there's a flaw thing that comes into effect that hasn't really happened much because I don't interact with people.
Oh shit!
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah. I think you
Oh,
do
no.
have to. I think you have to roll.
Yeah,
This is
'cause
like the first time
I
you've
don't
had to roll.
interact with many people.
Wow.
Cool. Oh, right. She has to make that.
I know, because you do it
Cool.
usually purposely.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
Ooh. I think this is a
Cool,
disadvantage
yep.
for you, right?
No, it's a
Or is it
minus.
like
It's a -3 to this
Ah,
roll,
Oh, this is bad.
which means it's a -4 persuasion
I
check.
feel like more people need to ask Darcy to talk to guards in Ardalon.
It's never
Yeah,
come
but we
up
don't need to
before.
hook us up.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
I think
Cool,
Darcy has
so-
mentioned multiple times that his dad is the guard captain.
Yeah, but I don't
He
think that would
says-
do much for
no, he
the
says he's a
general
guard.
citizenship of the city.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
I
know.
swear
Darcy just
I
says
know
his
like
dad's a
half the
guard.
guards in the city.
Cool. So that's a 7.
That's a 7. She looks at you, looks back at your dragon, looks back at you. Sir, please? I don't suppose I have to ask for one more. Because we do have people who can prevent you from entering the city. And I don't want to resort to violence.
Oh, wait,
All right.
maybe we okay. Well, we have
no, it's
business
fine. It's
with
fine.
the
I'll go
Rose.
back. If you need help saving the world, you can call somebody fucking else, I guess.
Look, we have business with the
And
Rosewoods.
I'll fucking
Maybe
walk
they
back
could-
in the teleportation circle.
Yeah, she pays for it. Where are you going?
Does she
Home.
not react to the fact that Celesto just name dropped the rose words?
No, I mean, he just left.
Sorry. I mean, it would still take time for the wizard to kind of like connect.
Yeah,
the two
it
circles.
takes a minute
So,
at least
it takes
to
a full
cast
minute. Yeah.
teleportation.
So,
Yeah.
what did you say, Celesto? Sorry, you're actually coming in a
Actually,
little
wait.
unclear, so I couldn't hear you.
So I said,
okay.
wait, we have business with the Rosewards. Maybe they could go put in a good word that this dragon is not harmful.
You have business with the Rosewards.
Yeah.
What business do you have with the Rosewards?
Look, we are amazing adventurers, and we work directly with Raylana Rosewood. You can just ask her.
Give me a
Go to the
persuasion
residence right
check
now. I'm sure
with
she's right there.
disadvantage. Give me a
Dear
persuasion
God.
check with disadvantage.
This is why we don't leave the cat boys alone. We need to remember this in the future.
That's actually not terrible even with disadvantage. Oh my god. You see she kind of looks at you. Looks back at the wizard who's actually at the circle, kind of like looking at all of you guys waiting. Could you cast the sending to Raylana Rosewood? Ask her if this is actually part of her group. You see the wizard nod, a sending gets sent, and then within like moments, something gets sent back. And he goes, yeah, they're part of her crew. You see the guard just go, fuck.
No, it's fine. You can send me. Continue.
My sincerest apologies, guests of the Lady Roseward. Please follow me. I will escort you through the city to ensure there are no issues.
Now
You
does
see
that
she just
guard
kind of like
know?
she just kind of like starts walking.
Cool.
You
I
see
I
the
stay
other
in the
guard
teleport-
also. You see
I
the other
stay in
guard
the
also come.
teleportation circle. I look at the wizard. I go, keep going.
Dude.
No, keep going.
He just looks at you. You don't have to be difficult, dude.
Oh, it's fine. Keep going.
Motherfucker.
Sure?
Yeah,
All right, where do you want me to send you?
Galores.
Done. You can
Wait,
see he
that's
starts
fine,
prepping
we-
the spell.
Come on, we got business. We got a new mission. We're adventurers. Let's go. What
No, they don't need me. It's fine.
are you talking about? We do. We would have died without you. At least 5 times.
Damn, that's a shame.
All of you
Oh,
having
everyone's waiting for us.
problems with all of you having problems with guards when they make genuinely good points.
I don't know if you've noticed, but Eclipse doesn't like people who don't like his dragon. I don't know if you've ever noticed this.
Other dragons have literally ripped open the sky and started
Cool, that wasn't
destroying
his.
cities. They don't know that. They don't
That's a
fucking know you.
goddamn shame.
This is why the world is going to end, because we have 2 fucking man children in this party.
Just
And
go
it's
so
not
we can
even
talk to
Celesto.
Van Bloom.
And it's not even Celesto who's the man child.
Yes, that's just a regular child.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly at this point. Zane has had less problems with cards than Syraxis and Eclipse.
That's actually surprising.
Right?
To be fair, Zane manages to usually just avoid them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't hide
This wouldn't be-
6 foot tall dragon.
This is true. It is a very difficult task because, yeah, she's like 6 feet tall to the shoulder if she's not like in her scrunched up form. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, let's go. This nice guard said they'd bring us around.
I feel like I'm gonna go where Autumn isn't gonna get weird looks. So I can be, fine staying there, that no one's gonna probably like stab me in the back or try to shoot her at any time.
As the teleportation spell goes off, you and Autumn are taken and get teleported 3 teleportation circles down the road.
Wow.
You see the guard, you see the wizard look at you. Oh no. It would appear that I've fucked up somewhere.
Wow.
Mhm.
He shrugs, sits back down.
Give that guy a
Cool.
pay raise.
You can go and fuck yourself. How about that?
Fuck.
If I could, I would, honestly.
Great, no one's stopping you. Go ahead.
Hey, this is a public, man.
Well, I mean, fuck it. Who cares, right?
God.
I love this.
This is why Darcy
fun.
doesn't tell his dad about the shit that he does.
Because,
He
you
kinda
know,
looks
I've
at you.
heard.
You're fun.
I was
Hey, real quick, Celestial, roll me an inside check.
I've heard stories of Great Wizard who actually made a clone so he could fuck himself. So it's very possible.
Cool. You know that Eclipse is 5 seconds away from just punching this guy in the face.
Oh, great.
It's fine. Celesta will wrap his arms around the shoulder of Tubs. I'm like, come on, let's just go. Let's just get out of here. We don't need to make a scene. We don't need to make things worse.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I'll fucking keep on going. All right? And if this city needs saving, I won't give a damn. How about that?
I'm
You know,
gonna roll a
you
wisdom
say
saving
that.
throw. Give me a second.
You say that, but I don't believe you. I know
You see
that
the wizard
you're a good
say-
person.
It's okay, we won't need you, man.
That's funny.
Oh, no.
That wizard came out on top,
He will restrain himself from beating the shit out of a guard.
On
The
fan, if
wizard's
I
not a
did it
guard,
once-
mind you. The
He's not a
wizard is
guard.
like, he's one of the people who cast the teleport spells for.
All
You
I'm
know,
saying
one of
is
the-
I beat
one of the
I beat up
people
a guard once and I got no
throughout
repercussions.
the
so-
realm and safe public transit.
He will refrain from beating this man up.
Don't beat up the bus driver.
But if anybody talks to him, they're getting a punch in the face, regardless of who it is. He has managed to restrain himself currently. That may not happen 5 minutes down the road.
I can just imagine some like little girl comes up to ask for like directions. He's so fucking
Wow.
This little girl,
Just
this poor
absolutely.
girl needs to sell matchsticks.
When I grow up, I want to go to the moon. Why wait? Just fucking drop kicks her into low orbit.
You are actually not directly led to the Roseward house, but instead there is like a crew of like 6 or 7 guards that show up to escort you guys, and you see like 2 or 3 of them just kind of like peel off to the civilians who are like, "What the hell's going on?" And they're kind of like doing their best to try and keep everybody calm. They're like, "Don't worry, we are escorting this. It is a kind of like, they're like, it's a companion. It is well taken care of. It's not going to do any sort of things." And uh there are still people in the streets who are like not happy about it, but given that Autumn is just kind of like being a little bit goofy, and like doing her, she kind of like shrinks herself in size as well and kind of like does a little wobble. um you see a kid is laughing, but the other people in the streets not having a good time seeing a dragon kind of coming through. um but you are actually not led to the Roseward estate. You are instead led to a different estate, of which the guards kind of gesture forward. Raylana asked for her guests to be sent here.
Oh, okay. It's weird. This is not the Rose Royce Estate.
No, it's not. But, well, this is what she told me. This is what she told the wizard. The sending didn't really have that many words that we could communicate through, but I'm sure there's someone to meet you here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks for showing us the way. It's a big city. I'm glad you're
Yes.
here to help us.
Of course. This is also like a different guard. This is not the this is not the one that you guys were talking to at the this is not like the higher ranking guard who you were talking to at the teleportation circle. This is like a young man. He's like 20, early 20s, like human. He's just kind of like, yes, but if you have any questions, I'll be here for the next couple of minutes, just in case you don't find anybody inside. But yes, as you guys kind of walk into the actual area itself, you see what appears to be honestly like a relatively decent, like almost 2-story kind of like just mansion. It's relatively wide. It looks like it's got at least 2 wings. There's a large kind of like open space, like circular courtyard in the front of it. And Kitty, what are you doing? That's ketchup. It's literally just ketchup. Please. Sorry.
Feed me,
Um,
Father.
um, but as you guys are kind of glancing around, you don't see anything or anybody. There is a sign that says sold at the front of the building, but aside from that, you don't see anything else.
Oh, I think we went to the wrong place.
Yeah, cool. So is
Maybe we
this
should.
like some fucking joke or what?
Oh, I think the guard just got the location wrong. Right.
You kind of go back and talk to the guard. He looks at you. No. Ray Lana said that the Sir Syraxis would be here to receive you. This was to be a new base of operations for all of you.
Yeah. So it's just like, oh, okay. Maybe he's just around here.
Is he not here?
So just walks around the whole building.
Yeah, you walk around, you check it out. The building does not look like it's been entered. The front door, completely locked. Back door, locked. Windows, all shut. There's not even a candle in sight. It is clean, but it doesn't look like anybody's been here.
Oh, sweet.
Did I get any sort of notice prior to today about that I should meet them at the new address as opposed to the actual estate? Like, did I get mail this morning?
You probably would have gotten a courier, like a runner, because you're in the city.
Okay.
So there
Right.
would have been someone that kind of like came up to you, like, Are you Darcy like this?
Yes.
There's a new
What can I do?
location you're supposed to be meeting. This is a message from Miss Rilana Roseward. It's to be a new base of operations for the companions of Sir Syraxis Roseward and all due friends, for one Eclipse Jade, a Saros, a Celesto Farhold, a Darcy Luctus, a Zane, and then a question mark, and then a Reginaldus. You are one of those
All right.
individuals, yes?
Yes, I'm Darcy Lactus.
Oh, excellent. Mr. Darcy Lectus, this is for you. You are presented what appears to be a key. This is to the new base of operations. So whenever you get a chance, please feel free. You should be met with a Syraxis Roseward, who should be there to guide you around the area and show you what there is to see.
Well, all right then. Thank you.
Excellent. Well met. Good day and goodbye. And he just kind of runs off.
I guess I'm headed over there now.
Honestly, you probably bump into them like maybe 10 minutes after they've been kind of stumbling around the yard trying to figure out how to get in.
Yeah, you see like Eclipse. No,
Question, is it still snowing today, or is the snow gone?
It is actually no
Sorry,
snow.
real quick. Did you just call yourself my character's name?
Sorry.
Real quick.
I am.
Cannot overlook this.
Sorry. You see,
It's happening. It's finally
overlook
happening.
this.
The cat voice singularity.
you see Eclipse, but the hair color is orange. That's just me now.
Yeah, Orange Eclipse is
We have that art. We have that art.
we do have
Stop.
that art. Terrifyingly,
It is
we do have
not
that art.
Ever occurring.
But yeah, so yeah, Darcy will walk on up there. Oh, hello.
Oh, hey.
I'm about ready to kick in the door.
Wait, no, Eclipse, stop! I have a key.
Good for you. And
Don't bloody kick in the door.
Yeah, I'll kind
Wow.
of go up to Darcy and be like, Eclipse is in a bad mood. They insulted Autumn on her way here.
Because this building was so graciously purchased for us by Lady Rosewood.
I've never stayed in the fucking Roseward Manor anyway, so why the fuck does it matter?
Manners?
Really?
Yes, manners. Darcy will walk
Whatever.
up and he will open the door.
Yeah, with the lock.
I understand
with the
you're
key.
probably. I understand you're having a
opens.
bad morning, but that
Yeah,
doesn't
don't
mean
talk to me.
Don't take it out on uninvolved persons.
I really don't care right now.
You hear from the distance the guard go, I'll be off then. Bye."
Yes, I have a Do I know this one's name?
No, he looks like a relatively fresh hire. Like he is quite literally early 20s, probably just finished basic training.
Yes, thank you for your service and welcome to the guard. Good to see a new face.
Thank you. Are you Mr. Luctus?
That I am.
Ah, yes. Your father is quite a distinguished gentleman. It's very nice to make your acquaintance. He kind of like does a
Likewise.
proper like half bow before just kind of like shuffling off.
That's all
Yeah.
you got to do.
Treat them with
Uh,
respect if they treated me with respect, but that didn't
They
happen. So I
probably
don't give a
did.
fuck.
They probably
They didn't
What was the issue?
at
What was,
all.
Eclipse, what was the issue?
She's big.
She is a dragon. Or
Uh-huh.
appears to be a dragon. I understand she is not technically a dragon. However, an entire city was just destroyed by things that look almost exactly like her, and that is not her fault. I
They
understand
told
this.
us to put fucking something on her. We had a rope. They said it pretty much wasn't good enough.
Because the public is panicky.
That's fucking great, man. I don't give a fuck.
Understand that. But you can tolerate it for a little bit. She doesn't need one now.
A little bit. This is just gonna keep happening.
Then talk to Lady Raylana about it.
For what
She will
fucking point?
You can get a bloody license for her.
Oh yeah, that's gonna help people. Nobody's gonna come out and fucking stab her in the street or anything, right?
As if that would actually harm her.
It does.
It would. Yes, in the grand scheme of things, yes, stabbing a living thing hurts it. Obviously. No fucking shit, country boy. But for the love of God,
I punch him. I fucking punch him. After the country boy comment, I fucking punch him.
Okay.
Make it attack
After he
roll.
punches him, I'll break it up apart after he punches him.
Go ahead, roll it. Fucking roll it. Let's go.
It'll just be regular. I know it says cold damage. There's no cold damage.
I shield.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's a shield that erupts out of the. There is a shield that kind of erupts out of it, and it blocks your punch.
Yeah. Okay. I'll jump in and try to break it apart. Hey guys, stop!
Celesto, back off.
No. My friends are hurting each other. I won't back off.
Just back off a little bit. I understand. I'm going to say something. I'm going to continue saying something. First off, I apologize for calling you country boy. That is uncalled for. It is rude. You're already in a bad mood. Why am I making it worse? Plain and simple, this isn't Galers. There are different, like, you already don't live inside Galers for a reason. But you are having to come here for a reason. There are... You need to make acceptances and you need to compromise. And they are compromising because they let you into the city. If you explain your circumstances fully, like literally, using the Rosewood name gets you a lot of things in the city. Did you do that?
In this city.
Yes, in this city. In other cities, it's a whole other thing. Yes, I agree. However, that does not mean you need to alienate from some place that you are actually welcome in.
But I'm not.
Yes, you are. Nobody
Any place
knows
she's
you.
not welcome, I'm not welcome.
Then you clearly need to find another solution. That is not throwing a tantrum, because that is what it is, regardless of anything you say. They are just doing their job, trying to keep people from panicking and stabbing you and Autumn. They don't
Listen,
want
man.
anyone harmed.
Darcy, I think we should just walk away for a bit. This is getting heated again. Let's just have a bit of time individually, huh?
Very well. I clearly think differently than you all anyways. And Darcy will leave. Oh, here's the key as well, by the way. And he'll hand it to Celesto.
All right. And you head off? Do you just leave the area, or are you staying?
Darcy's going back. Darcy's going back to his shop.
Gotcha. At this point, Syraxis, you actually see Raylana kind of like hopping into the hospital room, looking at you and saying, "Your companions are back. Did you want to show them around the new place?"
Scarlett's still in the hospital room, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming you're still with her at the
Okay.
hospital room.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I imagine that, like, I've been sat there, because I imagine that Syraxis was already probably, like, planning on going there, but him and Scar would have been playing a game of chess.
Mhm.
She's probably beat him, but he's, like, thinking very long and hard on, like, what the next move should be. But, like, I mean, he's in a spot that's basically unwinnable.
Yeah, she's got you in
And
a
then
check. You're missing like
Yeah.
6 pieces compared to her.
And he's like, you know, he kind of like looks at the time, uses his pocket watch. He's like, "Oh, good heavens! How about we call this one a draw?"
Dad, you don't feel well, you lost.
I kind of like look down. Fine, I'll knock over my king piece.
Thank you.
You only won that one though because I was using my right hand. If I use my main hand, you know, I win.
You're right-handed.
I'm left-handed.
That was me making that mistake. Scarlett would know that. She just kind of looks at you. Uh-huh. Sure, Dad. We can play another time.
And I'll put the pieces back together and then just kind of stand up, pat her on the head.
I'll be fine.
Are they already? I kind of walk over to Rolana. Are they already at the new place?
Well, if you want the gods have been telling me, yes. Doesn't seem like they're doing well either.
What do you mean they're not
think-
doing well?
Don't ask me. I genuinely do not know. I don't know what kind of situation that they might be in that would have caused it, but at this current moment, who knows?
Nah, I'll see what it's about. How's my hair?
You look fine, dude.
I'll give her a hug and kiss, and then I'll make my way over because I don't imagine that this hospital or whatever is far from
Oh no, it's
either
like
place.
maybe 3-4 blocks away. Like it's easily within walking distance.
Yeah, I'll kind of take my stuff and just walk over there. I don't know if Reggie is gonna be at the main estate or what, but
Reggie would probably be at the main estate, just like kind of like putting things together because he feels like he needs to be doing something. Because he's like he survived it, but he's not having a good time, and he is like he doesn't need to be hospitalized like she was because he just got knocked out. But
yeah,
you know he's doing okay. Like honestly, Reggie's probably basically fine.
yeah. I'll just walk over to the new place.
And you do see Reggie currently like in the front yard, just kind of like training on his own. He's basically like smacking a dummy with his weapons and just kind of like practicing various different moves and combat maneuvers that he would know.
Think fast! I chuck a spear at him. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
Impelled
Kill him
Reggie.
on the spot. Just
He
Didn't
just
think
goes
fast enough.
and then
it'll build character.
oh my
But
god.
now I'll walk to
Uh,
the new place and see whatever I see there.
Yeah, he comes with you, and you do see the strange sight of Darcy walking away, of the other two currently what appears to be inside.
Oh, I'm not inside. I do not step foot in this place.
Of what appears to be one person, Celesto, looking through the doorway.
Yeah, I'll kind of like motion, or rather, I'll kind of speak up because I imagine that we're on like the opposite side of the street, and I'll just say, "Sorry, I'm late, Dorothy. Was was getting my butt handed to me by my daughter in chess, but we don't talk about that. I say to
Unsurprising.
Reggie,
Reggie just kind of shrugs.
Can you explain to Eclipse that the guards are not enemies, despite what they say?
I feel like you've caught me at a bit of a disadvantage here. I don't know what's going on.
He is stubborn and bullheaded. And despite someone simply trying to do their job, just like we're trying to do, he is making them out to be an enemy and acting like a child about it.
Mm-hmm. So are you like, are you coming with, or?
Depends. Is he going to act his age?
Oh, now I feel like I'm the middleman here. Well, hold on.
The answer is obviously fucking no. So no, I'm not going to have fun talking with whoever you're supposed to be talking to. I'm the odd man out here, so I'm just going to keep my distance from the person who thinks he's better than everyone else and is above everything. Like
just
we're
look
not
at
just
Reg.
regular fucking people.
I look at Reggie and I just go, I'm starting to think that out of
I
everyone,
hear that?
we may not have had the worst week somehow.
With your 25 perception, absolutely.
Cool. I will
Let's go.
stand up, and I will start to fucking leave.
Let's go sort this out. I'll kind of walk over to the bit further up to the building. I probably see Eclipse and it's like, so Eclipse, what's going on?
I'm
Do
going
you
home.
see
You don't fucking need me.
Darcy is also still just walking back to his shop.
I kind of like look between them both, like you know what, I do kind of need both of you.
No, you clearly fucking don't.
What happened?
No, you Eclipse, you stay. Clearly, you're far more valuable in all of this, and that is probably true. What am I? I'm a merchant. That's all I am. You have a fucking dragon, so obviously special fucking treatment.
She's a fucking Drake.
She has wings now. Drakes don't.
Right, I think I'm starting to see the issue. Oh my goodness, she got bigger. Say as I look over at
I just
Autumn.
start to leave.
You
Eclipse.
see Reggie kind of look between all of you. Did I miss something?
Yeah, I don't.
Why are we all upset?
I don't know.
Did everyone hear about what happened here? Is that why everyone's upset?
What the fuck happened to you two then?
I don't even care, and I just keep walking.
Well, a lot when you think about it. Kind of the whole reason why we have this place here. I kind of motion to the other one, or the new building. So Tharos had some odd stuff going on with his divine connection. I tried to do a ritual to help fix it, and it technically worked.
What happened?
But it, as I mentioned, it technically worked, and it was able to kind of help, but it created something of like a rebound, and it caused all of us to take a lot of damage, myself included, along with Henrik, Reggie, and Scarlet.
Oh my god, is your daughter okay?
She's fine. She's just
That
in
does
the
not instill me with confidence.
I mean, I say she's fine compared to the one individual who was in the area who is not fine. One of our maids was not so lucky.
Oh.
But yes, that happened. And then it
Wait,
also
where's
seemed
Soros then?
right. So one thing at a time. Because again, a lot happened, and I feel like a lot more must have happened for you all to be in this state. Because I mean, good night. But no, Tharos felt bad, obviously. Ran away, but hopefully should be back. I would imagine today, since plan was to all meet up here.
They. Oh,
Oh yeah, no, your father, by the way, was the one that like went and like took the statement to everyone at the old estate.
yeah, I would imagine so, considering you said that several people died.
Well, only one. Well, no, I guess there were a few more people. Eh?
At least two
Yeah, a
that we
few.
were aware of.
Yeah, it was. There was a couple of people around, yes, but yes, they died. The rest of us, luckily, were still alive. I hesitate to use the word fine for the lot of us, but I mean we're functioning now. But no, everyone is safe. It's just given the aftermath of everything, it seemed to leave this burned mark into the ground. And I guess Raylana assumed that it was probably cursed in some capacity. So we basically moved the states, and we decided to get this place separately
Burned
from the
mark.
main estate, just so that, while we're all in town, should anything happen, it's kind of, away from people who can't survive such occurrences.
I look around. How separated is this estate from everywhere else?
Honestly, it's pretty separated. It's in its own it basically has its own block. The surrounding, like, there is no building surrounding it. It is essentially like how do I describe this? It is
Like a
essentially like,
cul-de-sac.
yeah, it's kind of like a cul-de-sac. You are like, behind you there is this like large canal behind the actual building itself. There's like a small pond that seems to be here as well. Like the actual grounds of it, you do like a very quick mental calculation. Like the actual building itself is at minimum 120 feet away from anybody else that could potentially be here, unless they were trespassing on the property.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very
so
isolated.
that happened, but it's fine. We're all good. We're all fine. We're all okay. Scarlett's just been staying at one of the hospitals nearby to ensure that everything else is fine. But
Stop saying fine. Stop saying fine. You've said fine at least 10 times in this whole
Yeah,
statement.
Straxus, are you sure you're fine? It seems like you're
Can you
getting a lot
stop
of the
saying
blame
fine?
for even though what you did was correct. It feels like you might feel wronged for the outcome of this.
I just kind of like look down at Celeste and I'm just like,
Oh, sorry, my parents go to couples counseling all the time.
oh, of course they did.
That
A
is
wild thing to
terrifying to
confess.
hear.
And did you sit in on these sessions or
Yeah, of
like?
course. Well, I got brought in for family
Oh,
counseling too, of
That's-
course.
no.
We call that family counseling. I'm pretty sure if it's everyone, but it's whatever. But yes, no. Well, as mentioned, I think given the attitudes here, that you all must have had a much worse week than I, though.
My week was primarily fine, but I'm hearing more of Eclipse being more of Eclipse. Which normally perfectly fine. I respect him for it. But his inability to temper it at times and taking everything as a personal affront does not help him. Doesn't help us.
They hit a sore spot for him.
What if we were suddenly attacked here by something like Jadorn? And he's gone because he's assuming the worst of everyone around him.
Well,
Just because they're trying to do their bloody jobs.
I get generally where he's coming from. I mean, as a Dragonborn, I obviously didn't have the best of times here in this city
Yes,
when I
I
was
can
much younger.
understand that. However, you are a respected individual because you gave people the chance to understand who you are. Your name is respected throughout the city. You're a fucking war hero.
I wouldn't go that far, but
My point stands. You are well known. You are understood.
well, I would probably try and say something wise or like,
That's
something
not
on
really
his
your
behalf.
wheelhouse. I'm not
Well,
going to
no,
lie.
I was gonna say like after what happened a few days ago. To be fair, it's not really my feel it wouldn't be right for me to go chastise him for disrespectful comments to authority.
What the fuck did you say?
Don't worry about it.
No, what the fuck did you say?
Well, so your father was the one questioning, as I mentioned.
Yes.
And he may or may not have mentioned something about how, I'm a knight and that I should know better, even though, I mean, I've done that
Gra-
ritual a lot,
All
never
right,
had
I'm
any
not going. I'm
issues.
not going to lie. That does seem a little uncalled for from him.
Yeah, that's what I
However,
thought.
However, knowing you said something equally disrespectful because
Well, I just
neither
said
of
that I
you are.
wasn't going to be. I just said I wasn't going to be taking any lectures on knighthood from a glorified investigator.
I'm going to point out he is significantly more than that.
I'm sure he is. I'm not apologizing.
You should, though.
But that's not the point. The point is that Eclipse is going to wander off somewhere. I don't know where.
Well, I don't bloody
on.
want to talk to him. He doesn't want to talk to me, almost definitely. I'll apologize to him if he comes back. Until then, nothing
Hold on,
I
let
said
me
was wrong. Granted, nothing he said was wrong either. So we're
let me
at an
check my.
impasse because he's stubborn and he's not going to accept that we both need to apologize.
Oh, fuck me. Not sure. Nope. And nope. Okay. I only have one charge in my necklace here, so I can't message him. So let's say you have the necklace, don't you?
I do.
Here, give me that.
Like, get your own necklace.
I do have my own. I just don't want it to explode. I'm only gonna use it the one time. It's
Oh.
clearly what you were saying to Eclipse wasn't enough to get him to come back, and neither was it from Darcy. So I feel like I've got to be the one to try and give it the old Hail Mary and try and convince him to come back.
I feel like we need someone who understands him. Maybe someone like Zane, who's also an outcast.
I don't think that's going to go the way you expect.
Well, Zane's also not here yet, so I mean, just give me the necklace. I'll message him.
You've seen as Zane walks up.
Oh, good heavens!
No. Part of me thinks that Zane would kind of just be like tailing Darcy just from a distance.
Oh, absolutely. You saw Darcy get a letter, and then you're like, wait, what's going on? And then you see Darcy leave with a key in his hand? Of course you're tailing him. So, I mean, feel free to join the scene wherever you wish.
Yeah, I just show up out of nowhere and
How long have you been there?
oh, a good while now. Quite
Okay, well then
entertaining.
you message Eclipse before he goes wandering off too far.
I don't know if I'm the best, best person for that. I might say something that'll make it 10 times worse.
Look, we all of us had our chance to talk to Eclipse, and we've all made it worse. I think
Oh, for
we
crying out
can't
loud!
make it even worse than that.
I'm just gonna use my own necklace and hope that it doesn't explode.
I mean, you still took Celestos.
Yeah. Okay, be careful, because there's only 2 charges. I've been messaging my mom every other day.
I swear I take his necklace out of his hand.
Yep.
And I'll just hold on to Celesta's necklace and I'll cast sending onto Eclipse and just say, Right. So I'm not going to try and understand everything, but we do still need you, despite what you may think. At least come back for tonight, please. You can respond to the.
Just imagine you just get like the read receipt on the the message. That's it.
Honestly.
This message was sent by Thraxis.
This is like what, 5-10 minutes after he's walked away.
Probably not even, but yeah.
Cool. Yeah, if that's the case, I think the message you receive back will just be, nah, you know what? You can tell your wife, I'm done. I quit.
We're never gonna talk to Van Bloom.
Not at the rate this is going.
Well, I tried. I'll hand it back to Celesta.
Did Eclipse hear any of the recap that Soraxis gave? Or did he walk out of there already?
Honestly, I feel like Eclipse probably would have heard a lot of it, unless he was like hard speed walking away.
Like his walking speed is 60 feet.
Yeah, but your pass is also 25, so
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, no, but
I'll let you
he
decide.
probably
if you heard
did
it or
hear.
not.
I would say he did hear quite a bit of that, but I think in this moment he is, as mentioned before, very stubborn, very hard-headed, very angry, and does not really give a fuck what has happened.
Well, I'm sure he'll be back. I guess now we just have to wait for Tharos, though Tharos
You
never
don't even know if
knew,
Saros is
really.
alive. You don't know if he's coming back.
Sorry.
That's true. We don't know what happened to Saros.
Yeah, no one's worried.
Did something happen to Soros?
Well, he ran off. You know what? I'll risk it for the bro. Hold on, and I'll use my last charge in my sending necklace. Be like, hey Tharos, you good? We
We
You
changed
good, bro?
residence.
Question mark.
New estate is, and I'll probably give like some vague landmark around. Like I'll look around for like
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
of note.
I'll
Near
say
that,
that's not an
Like
issue.
3 streets down from Darcy's shop, practically.
if you see
Yeah.
the Walmart, you've gone too far. No, and then I'll send that, and then I'll roll the d20 here to see if my necklace explodes.
Well,
I think I
that's
need
What
to
do you
roll like a
not
one,
need?
a 1. I think I just need to roll anything but a 1.
well, that's happening. I just look at Darcy and just like kind of
Oh yeah.
motion towards that and like kind of just asking like, do you know what's what he's talking about?
I mean,
So
if you've been telling him, you
yeah,
should
no,
know.
you've been here. You were here for hearing the recap.
You did hear it, yes. But yeah, that essentially it would have been actually which portion of the recap would Sirax have given? Would it have been everything?
Yeah, I mean basically the TLDR of everything.
That's basically what he gave.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are details that he probably omitted, but that's also because Andy probably forgot. So
Like
Okay,
Eclipse heard that, it was like, I don't care. I'm not gonna try to help. Stay back and
It's a good thing that I heard the recap. Otherwise, I'd probably say some really stupid things to Sorrows if I saw him. Be like,
but
"What's-"
Taros can reply back to that sending, by the way.
okay.
It's just okay.
Yeah. Or maybe
Alright, Soros
nothing
is
at
fine.
all. No, okay, he doesn't say anything.
Never mind. I didn't get anything back from Soros. He might actually be dead. Well, no, I felt that it went through, right, Jake?
Yeah, it went through.
Oh, then
Yeah.
he's probably on his way. Then usually, the long distance and everything, he's probably shapeshift and can't respond or something.
Or Soros is blaming themselves considerably for what happened and is avoiding us in a similar way to Eclipse right now.
Is Clips really coming back? What he said?
I highly doubt it.
No, I'll go find him. Maybe I'll try and talk to him again. Like, Sasa will try and look for him.
Good luck.
Would Eclipse be trying to hide himself, or is he just leaving?
I'm
Oh,
just
is he
walking
leaving?
back to the I'm walking back to the teleportation circle.
Are you walking with Autumn?
Yeah.
So would you like people like be hindering you because there'd be like a crowd, or like
No, the crowd would be definitely
Okay.
dispersing. If there was a crowd, they'd be running. I'm gonna give you roll me a D100 for luck.
Sure.
Higher is better. Okay. There isn't a crowd per se, and thankfully the majority of them are not like screaming. There's a lot of them who are very uncomfortable with the presence of Autumn. And you do see like some folks who are like, oh, that's a dragon. Uh-oh. And things like that. It doesn't seem that they're happy about it, but it doesn't necessarily seem like, the majority of people are kind of like running or immediately. Because some of them, you had seen them earlier, and they were the ones who were like being calmed by the guards. But now you're like not with the guards anymore. You see some of them are a lot more like nervous, but they don't do anything about it, at least not from what you can see. Because you guys aren't like attacking or being like obviously, hostile in any sort of way, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Though, yeah, you managed to kind of get through the streets for the most part. Celesto, are you running after him, or
Yeah, I think I'll run because I know I'm behind.
okay, then you would probably be able to catch him because I mean, unless you were deciding that you wanted to be in sprint mode as well, Eclipse.
Now, if anything else, Autumn can only go. What is it? I think it's 40. Yeah, Autumn can only move 40 feet, so I've probably slowed down to Autumn's movement.
Yeah, true. Autumn's waddling as a little baby.
Yeah, because Autumn's just kind of walking on the ground rather than actually kind of participating in the larger running that you would, or like the fast speed walking that you would be able to do. But yeah, very quickly there is an individual that catches up to you, and you kind of glance over and you do see, Celesto kind of run up behind you.
Eclipse, I'm not gonna let you leave. If you want to leave, you have to get through me.
Fine. Go to punch him. Like, I don't
mean,
know
if
what
you're
he was
not,
expecting, but yeah.
are you defending yourself?
Gonna cast haste, and I'm gonna fight back.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I guess I will roll my 2 punches.
This is quite an interesting fight, but go for it. Yes.
Dear God.
Since you guys are kind of like engaging with each other in the middle of the street.
Yeah. I ignore the cold. It's not cold. It's just gonna be bludgeoning like before.
11 and 8. Does a 26 and a 27 hit?
Let me see. Did I get my haste off? How much is haste?
I'll
two.
say you two can roll me
Two.
initiative compared to each other. You
Sure.
two can roll initiative so that you can at least have some sort of, you know what? Let's do a little bit of a moment of fighting. Why not?
Oh
What would that be?
But you want to fight for real? Or you want to simplify this?
We're gonna do a simplified fight. This is not an actual fight.
Yeah. I think if
Here
we
we
actually
go.
fight, it can go on for a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a. Yeah, we're gonna say. I mean, like that. That entirely depends what you're actually attempting to accomplish. If
I'm trying to knock some
Eclipse-
sense into this idiot. I'm gonna aim for his head all the time. I'm gonna hit his head. I'm gonna knock some sense in him.
Yeah, nothing like a brain bleed nothing like a brain bleed
Then
between friends.
we're not going
You
to go
got
with
it
an
right.
initiative. Instead, what we
Okay.
are going to roll is that you guys are both going to roll me a D100. I'll give you both advantage, so you guys can roll 2 D100 and you take the higher roll, or you could take the lower roll if you so wish. And then whoever has the higher roll will kind of like come out on top. You guys won't knock each other bloody and unconscious because that's not what you're trying to do.
Well, he's told me I got to get through him.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think Eclipse is trying to knock him unconscious.
That's a
Then go
53
for
and a
it.
48 from
It's-
Celeste.
yeah, still a D100
Okay.
advantage. You can
Sure.
take the higher roll
Yeah.
or the lower roll.
Yeah. I guess I'll take higher. It's about the same, anyways.
53 and an 89.
But then,
Honestly, Celesto, within the minute, you are bloodied, bruised, and like there's a giant welt kind of swelling on the side of your head as you are dropped to the ground by Eclipse. And honestly, both of you are kind of like out of breath, standing over each other, and it's. I'll leave the rest to you.
Cool.
please
Yeah, I
don't
think
leave. You're,
having absolutely knocked him on his ass, I look at him again and I just say, we've discussed this before. You need to work on fundamentals. You saw how well this fight went. Even with your augments, it didn't do shit.
I think I could have won. Yeah, I let you win.
Yeah, you let me win.
Yeah,
Then
it's
if you're
not like my
strong,
footwork.
that's fine. If you're as strong as you say you are, you don't need me, right?
No, can't you tell? I'm weak by myself.
Well, you got
Can't do anything.
Saraxis for that. He's got the strength. Darcy's got the charisma. Zane's got the hiding ability, the sneak. Saros has got his magic for healing. You fill my spot.
No, your eyes and ears. Never,
That's
none
it
of us
then.
can replace you.
Eyes and ears.
Most of all, you're my friend, my companion. Please, I need you. Can't you tell you're not alone? Even if this whole city is against you, you're not alone.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not. I've never been. And that's why I take fucking really big problems when people completely insult her like that. And it's just gonna keep happening, man. Sure, I
As you
might be
say
fine in
that.
this city.
Oh, sorry.
Sure, I might be fine in this city. What? We go to another city, Umber, Belagas, anywhere else in the fucking world. That's not gonna stop them. If anything, it's just a fucking detriment to all of you anyway.
Never be a detriment. Doesn't matter what these people think.
Well, these people run the city, so I think it does.
And you could prove them wrong and show them that
Yeah, How do I do that? Wait for a world-ending cataclysmic event to happen in this city right here, and then all of a sudden I'll fucking jump into battle, save the day, and then they'll think better about Autumn? We already lost the first time in Free Reach. Sure, we won the second time, but that's because Syraxis' fucking enemy is a goddamn idiot that let himself get taunted to death.
But the third time, but there's no way we could.
You and
Without
I
you, we
almost
couldn't even have made
died.
it.
You know that, right? I've already died, and it wasn't in a battle. I died because I tried to contact someone. That's fucking pathetic.
Why do you want to give up so bad?
Listen, I just know that the way things are going to go, things are going to get worse for me, for Autumn especially. If we don't see more of these rifts, she's just going to get attacked regardless of where she is. And whether she's mine or not isn't going to fucking fix that.
Couldn't we work together to these rifts to prevent more from occurring? We're working towards the same goal.
First one, we completely failed at. The second one, we managed to squeeze out, but I almost died. So did you.
I
The
don't.
third
I don't
one,
regret.
I might just actually die.
I don't regret what I did there.
You don't have a wife. You got parents. Great. You don't know where they are right now.
I do know where they are, and they'll be fine. I descending to them. And I told them about what happened. You know what? They even encouraged me to keep doing this, to adventuring and become my own person. No,
That's great.
what you're
And
doing is important, and if these people don't see it, I see it, and I know your wife sees it too.
I know she does.
Should focus on is who care about you. Those people, they're the most important, not the opinions of these people. The people who care about you also care about Autumn and what you want and what you believe in. Please, I care about you. We care about you. Please don't leave.
Both times that these rift things have happened, I have been inches from death. And I hate to say it, but I feel like it's just been me. Darcy's was a fucking fluke of magical teleportation. I didn't die in a fight. I died trying to get in contact with him. The second time, I was submerged in lava. We both still have the scars. I'm the only person both times to practically die. I haven't been back home yet. Because I know when I go back home, it's not going to be a fun conversation.
What I don't know what to say. Can't stop you by force. I can't stop you with words. I don't know what to do. I'll let you go then. Don't die.
Just give me some time.
I think Celesta passes out from being beat up.
You see Celesta pass out onto the tiles of this kind of street that you guys are in. Though there aren't many other people around. Autumn is. And you can see she kind of starts pulling at the side of your cloak. Or sorry, your shirt.
Will turn to her. Yeah.
Isn't he a friend?
Yes.
What? Why did you beat him up then?
I got to get through things. He will be fine. Will take the only potion of healing I have and just kind of pour it in his mouth.
You wake with a start, Celesta.
Is Clip still there? Did he leave?
I mean, it's probably been like a second since I fed you
Okay.
potion.
I thought you guys he did
Yep.
like right away. I thought you
He's
could-
currently still standing over you.
Okay. And how about I'll see you out? At least let me do that for a friend, right?
Just go back. I need some time to myself.
We'll just watch Eclipse's back then if he leaves.
You see Autumn kind of linger a little bit, nudges you, kind of does like an almost bow before licking the side of your face and kind of like scampering off after Eclipse. Roll me a D100, Celesta. You see a gentleman kind of appear, or not necessarily appear, but kind of like appear at the side of your vision. because it didn't look like they, it didn't seem that they wanted to kind of like interrupt. But the man kind of leans over you. You're doing all right, Ochun.
Yeah, it's me and my friend got on a fight. No, he's not a bad person. We just don't see eye to eye right now.
No. I don't suppose everybody would. If everybody did, wouldn't that be a beautiful world?
Yeah, it would be. I thought so
I'm
too when I
sure.
was younger. But
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I thought so too when I was younger. But I know our hearts still follow the same path.
Hmm. That's comforting at the very least, right?
Sorry,
must say,
was
your
I
friend
blocked?
is very interesting.
Yeah,
Stubborn.
he is. Very uniquely so.
Suppose that makes him him then. Let's get you back up.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a conversation we're supposed to be having. You look up and you see Arthur Van Bloom pull you to your feet.
thanks.
This is a great first impression, guys.
Finally
Okay,
talk to him, guys.
would people know his face? Is he
Oh, absolutely.
no? Oh, Van Bloom.
Live reaction.
Oh, sorry. Eclipse tries to clean himself up.
No, don't you worry, John. It happens.
Yeah, I
He
should
kinda
say
snaps
Eclipse
his
again.
fingers. Yeah, you see he snaps his fingers and like all the dust and all the kind of like dirtiness on you kind of vanishes almost instantly. No. I believe some of your other friends are at the very least present enough for me to have a conversation with them. Oh, isn't that right?
Yeah, they're all there. Well, except for one, but well, I guess two people know.
Let's wake off for them, shall we? I've been eagerly awaiting this report that all of you were supposed to give me. Though I don't suppose we'll be getting his side anytime soon. He kind of glances at the back of Eclipse. Hmm. Well, I'm sure he'll make his way back. Come.
Yeah, I know you will. Yep. Okay. Oh,
And the rest of you see no Eclipse, but a Celesto dragging along, or, well, more like a,
Being dragged along.
yeah, a well-respected kind of gentleman, well-dressed, tight-fitting, kind of clean robes. Not necessarily like clean-shaven, but his beard is kept in decent condition. His hair is a little uneven, but he's got this glint in his eye that kind of even tells you that he seems to be able to see and kind of acknowledge more than what exists on the surface of everything. As he approaches, all of you would actually know that this is Arthur Van Bloom. You've seen his likeness before, and you've probably seen him at the very least distantly in some other places. And as he approaches, he kind of looks at all of you. Well, it does appear that you're missing some folks, but I'm sure we can get a conversation with them at another time. I'm Arthur Van Bloom, in case you didn't know. And it's well met. And that is where we're going to end this session. But Saros will show up early next session. And, well, Eclipse will be where Eclipse will be. So we'll see how that goes.
yeah. Andrew, are you getting like a new character in, or what?
No.
Okay. I was just thinking like your character's like crazy
That's
He
what I-
stubborn.
told you.
That's what I was wondering. It's like, are you trying to do this so you can get a new character?
No.
No,
He's
this is
told
just-
you what he's thought.
Yeah,
Both
no,
times we fought these fucking rifts, he's practically died.
Yeah, this is what this is.
And it's
This
really
is one of
upsetting him.
Andrew. This is the rare moment where one of Andrew's characters actually has an existential crisis, despite the fact that they should have had like 5 separate ones beforehand.
Well,